Oh, hello there. Look what I have today. A frozen meatloaf. Frozen. I'm going to cook it in my Instant Pot pressure cooker with 2 sweet potatoes. Last week, Kathy was making a big batch of meatballs. And it turned out to be more meatballs than we needed. Here's a picture. It has all kind of good ingredients in there. I'll put a list of the ingredients in the recipe in the video description. But with the leftovers, she made a meatloaf. And we froze it. That was a week ago today. I'm going to put this in a pie tin. I made meatloaf in a pressure cooker before, but I want to do it today and I want to share it with you. Because I know you're ready for some more pressure cooker recipes. And this is going to be a good one. Come on over. I'll show you. So easy. I have 2 cups of water here. Open my tinkling lid. Something like that. First I'm going to put 2 cups of water in the bottom of my pressure cooker. I have a pie tin. We find these work pretty good, especially when your meat fits in there. Poke a couple holes in that pie tin. I happen to have these corn on the cob holders or whatever you have that will poke a hole. A couple of them. Okay, that's pretty good. I made meatloaf a few times, and I'll put a link to one of my meatloaf videos in the description as well. But this is Kathy's. Look, there's so many good flavors in there. What's in there? Can you tell us quick?
Oh, we have peppers and onions and crackers. We have Ritz crackers.
See, that's fancy.
We have also a jar of pizza sauce, believe it or not.
In there.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I wouldn't have made my meatloaf that extravagant.
There's also an egg.
Okay, so it's frozen. This is a freezer meal. If you forgot to get your meat out overnight or before you went to work, I'm going to show you how to do it here. Put a little rack in the bottom just to keep it up off of the bottom a little bit. And also, you can pick it out easy like that, see? Like a sling. This goes right in. Come up and take a peek. I'm going to put a little ketchup on top of that, but you could use sauce. We have pizza sauce, steak sauce, but we remember our moms and grandmothers used ketchup, and that's going to be good for us. It's going to be a nice sauce on there, coating. Think that's enough? Mm-hmm. And we have sweet potatoes. Did we rinse these yet? Or?
Yeah, I washed them for you.
Okay, I want to cut the stem off of that one.
Okay.
Boy, this smells good already in there. Sweet potatoes, because they're hard, and this is going to go in for 1 hour on high pressure. And if we put little potatoes in like I was going to, it might be kind of mushy, but you might like mashed potatoes at the end of this, right? But we're going to wrap these in foil. Okay. With a little bit of olive oil. Okay. Is that what this is? Mm-hmm. Does it work like that? Boop, 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 boop. I smear it around with my hand?
Yeah.
Mix them up nice. And the meatloaf will shrink a little bit. So I'm going to put this on the side here a little bit like that. So, I'm all early. EVOO, is that what we call it today? It's going to be a delicious meal. Put that there. See that? Put your fancy tinkling lid on. This is an 8-quart Instant Pot. Use any kind of pressure cooker you have. You could use a 6-quart if you have a smaller meatloaf. In fact, we have the 6-quart and it was going to fit, but then I didn't have too much room for the sweet potatoes. Meat, high pressure for 1 hour, which is 60 minutes. Make sure you're in pressure mode in the back here. Sealing, okay. There we go. Okay, we're in pressure mode. We're set for 60 minutes. Wasn't that easy? It sure was. It's going to be a good supper or lunch. We'll be back in an hour, I guess, right? Okay. Go make your meatloaf. See, that came up to pressure pretty quick in about 10 minutes. I don't think I told you that I'm going to melt cheese on this at the end. Isn't that going to be good? I'm going to take them taters out and put cheese on and close the lid for another 5 minutes. Cheesy meatloaf. It's going to be good. There it is. It snuck up on me. I heard the beep. I'm going to let the pressure out manually now. I don't smell anything yet. Here we go. Yeah. We'll be back when that pressure's out. 1 minute or 2. Do you remember what it looked like? Ooh, it looks good to me.
Let's see.
Now it smells real good. Look.
Wow.
All right, let me grab those potatoes out of there. Put them on a plate. Hot potato. You want to play that game? Did you ever play it? Remember, they were pretty solid sweet potatoes. Pretty soft now. I'm glad I put them in foil because it kept the ketchup off of them. Put them over here. And I have a sling in there. I'm going to use a pot holder. Or 2. I'm going to put that on here. Because remember, there's holes in the pie tin. Look at that, how it swelled up. It got kind of taller than it was. Didn't it? Nice. Now I'm going to put the meatloaf on a plate. We're going to have sandwiches out of this too. We're going to eat it now for our meal, but we're not going to eat it all, are we? There's some juice in there. Maybe you can make some gravy. I don't know. What do you think? If you like that. Oh, wait. I want to melt some cheese on there. How could I forget that?
Yeah.
How could I forget that? Put that back in. Put it inside for the heat. For the steam and the heat. I know you were yelling at me. I heard you. Put the cheese on. Look. That's going to be a bonus. It's like a meat football. Just let that residual heat in there for 5 minutes. Okay? Wow. Glad I remembered that. Time to eat, come on! Alright, that's been another 10 minutes. And if you don't want cheese, you don't have to put it on at all. I'm going to take the temperature of the meat. We want 165, right? Ooh, 180, 181. I like it. Let's get that back out again. Hello! Remember me? I don't know, I was going to transfer it to a plate, but I could just cut a slice off there, right? Why dirty another plate? You agree? You like it?
Looks great. Looks wonderful.
Let me cut myself a slice. Got my eating plate here. Ooh, do I like the ends? I like the ends. Ooh, do I like that piece too? Ooh. It's like a loaf. Like a loaf of meat. Do I want both pieces? Do I?
Yeah,
Boy, that smells good. Look in there. I want both pieces. May I?
Oh, that came out nice.
Thank you. Oh, I've got a sweet potato over there. Meat and potatoes. That's my fun. Another pressure cooker freezer meal. If you forgot to thaw out your meat. We did a lot of frozen chicken too. Chicken pieces. Now, let's see this beautiful potato. Cool off enough. Ooh, look at this. Remember how hard and solid that was? It's gonna be almost like a baked potato. Sweet potato. Ooh, you could put brown sugar on there, cinnamon, whatever you like. I like butter, salt and pepper maybe. The meat too. Oh, that meat's gonna be so good. I wish you could smell it. You want some?
Mm-hmm.
Let me taste it up.
Yep, give it a try.
Was from frozen from last week. A piece of cheese. I want the end. Look at the end. It's gonna be hot too. Too hot. But delicious. Buttery potato. I want that whole piece of butter. Try not to get that whole piece. Mmm. Perfect but hot. That meat is so good. Can't even tell all those ingredients you put in there. Okay, so that's another easy pressure cooker meal. Let's check out my pressure cooker playlist. I have about 250 other pressure cooker recipes. That's why it's hard to think up new things to make, because I made almost everything. We were thinking about it this morning. What can I make? I want pulled pork. I want corned beef, I love. Turkey breast, chicken pieces we have here. Then we remembered about this frozen meatloaf. It was the easiest, right? Just put it in, press the button. And so delicious. Look at that cheese on there. Okay, and I'm definitely going to have some sandwiches with that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Try this. Or try it fresh. I'll put a link to one of my meatloaf pressure cooker videos down below too. But it's not as fancy as Kathy's meatloaf. She put all kind of good stuff in. I made mine basic, but I love mine too. It's good. Make it how you like it. Okay, frozen or fresh. If it wasn't frozen, I would have went half that time. I would have went maybe 25 minutes. And the potatoes still would have been done in 25 minutes. Great. It's like a big potato. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. I might eat all this, I don't know.